So, I'm the next reporter, and my topic is all about in Article 3, Section 19. And it's stated here that in Article 3, Section 19, the Constitution explicitly forbids the imposition of the death penalty, but lacking the courage of their convictions, the Charter framers also provided an exception. So, in the Philippines, there is no death penalty. And in Article 3, Section 19, it talks about the imposition of the death penalty. Section 19 abolishes the death penalty. It shall not inflicted unless Congress decides to reinstate it. Death penalties already imposed upon the effectivity of the new constitution were automatically commuted to reclusion perpetua of life or life imprisonment. So instead of death penalty, they commuted it into a reclusion perpetua, or what we called life imprisonment, lifetime imprisonment. So Section 19 reads, excessive fines shall not be imposed, nor cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment inflicted. Neither shall the death penalty be imposed, unless for compelling reasons involving heinous crimes, the Congress hereafter provides for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. So again, instead of death penalty, they imposed it to reclusion perpetua or lifetime imprisonment. So there is a rights against cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment. So when we say inhuman, it talks about like for example kanang mga ano like kanang mga ni override na ba, like gi tapakan ang right sa usa ka tawo. So, rights against excessive fines. So, it can be said that punishments are cruel and or inhuman when they involve torture or lingering death. So, ang torture is di na pwede kay there is a law under our provision. So, such as burning alive, mutilation, starvation, drowning, and other barbarous punishment. So, before, murag nahitabo ni siya, but karon in 2017 giwala na ang death penalty. So punishment is degrading when it brings shame and humiliation to the victim or exposes him to contempt or ridicule or lowers his dignity and self-respect as a human being. So even if they are prison or detained, so they have the right as a human. They need to be respect, and also dili sila pwedeng ng pasakitan or i-torture. So next is strangely with the insertion of the still to be defined term heinous crime. So when we say heinous crime, it is typically involves some form of extraordinary personal injury or death. Prominent heinous crimes include murder, forcible rape and sexual molestation, aggravated or felonious assault, robbery, and first-degree arson with serious injury or death resulting. So that is the what we call heinous crime. So to be continued, the charter opened the door for ambivalence on the issue. Successive administration since then have played a she loves me not game with capital punishment, but with President Rodrigo Duterte, it is plainly no game. So President Rodrigo Duterte said that it is plainly no game. So in December 2016, the House came up with House Bill 4727, which seeks to reimpose the death penalty for 21 heinous crimes. In February 2017, 21 became one heinous crime. So there is a law or an act under the heinous crime. So in Republic Act number 7659, an act to impose the death penalty on certain heinous crimes, amending for that purpose the revised penal laws as amended other special penal laws and for other purposes. So it talks here that in 2017, from 21 heinous crimes, the death penalty will be imposed. Only one set of serious offenses. So just like for example, illegal drugs. So it can be imposed a death penalty under under the law. So the next is proper treatment of persons legally detained or imprisoned. Number 1, constitutional provision, Section 19, Article 3 provides that the employment of physical, psychological, or degrading punishment against any prisoner or detainee or the use of substandard or inadequate penal facilities under subhuman conditions shall be dealt by the law. So, even if those detainee are committed crime or what we call they are criminal, so they need they need a proper treatment or what we call they need respect as a human just like us. So under the Republic Act number 9745, an act penalizing torture and other cruel, inhuman and degrading treatment or punishment and prescribing penalties therefore. So there is a law in committing a torture of those detainee or criminal. So dili pwede ta makabuhat og mga torture or kanang mapasakitan sila because they are under Republic Act 9745 that if mokamit sila og torture, pwede silang makasuhan og makakasuhan sila, ma-filean sila case because na state din na dili pwede ang torture even if they are criminals. So the next is number 2, purpose of right. This constitutional guarantee recognizes the inalienability of human dignity, even when a person is imprisoned or detained, and even if he commits heinous crimes, he is still a person entitled to proper treatment and protection. So as what I said, even if they are criminals, they need to be respected or they need a proper treatment because they are just like us, even if they committed crimes. So, paraphrasing it, the Constitution provides that even if a person is imprisoned or detained, he must be protected against physical, psychological, or degrading punishment and is entitled to the use of standard or adequate penal facilities under human conditions. So, dili sila pwedeng ng mapasakitan physical or in a psychological way. So under the Republic Act number 7438, it is imposed on April 27, 1992, an act defining certain rights of a person arrested. So here it is clearly stated that na they have the right. They have a right. The rights of person arrested. Even if they are arrested, they have the rights. So detained or under custodial investigation as well as the duties of the arresting, detaining, and investigating officers and proving penalties or violations thereof. So kung kinsa tong mga officers na on duties na mo commit og torture or against na sa rights or mga inhuman doings, pwede sila ma-filean og case under the Republic Act number 7438. So, any person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation shall at all times be assisted by counsel. So, they are assisted by counsel. So, clearly na kung assisted sila counsel, so they bang protected sila like kailangan gyapon silang i-respect, dili sila pwedeng i-torture or any physical abuse because there is a law. So for my report, that would be all, and thank you and God bless.